Comfortable. I'm comfortable to go to America now and try out some of my stuff. I'm comfortable. You know, I can go to Zimbabwe now and try out my jokes and they'll work. You know, so you know, I've become international during lockdown. You know how crazy that sounds. I haven't gone anywhere. Right? I haven't gone anywhere, but people in other countries have heard my jokes.
Yeah, you can say you've got an international audience now.
That's kind of like that's like saying no.
Alexander, what's your opinion on this one? Like gigging on Zoom?
Being on Zoom, I don't know. I've tried once when it started, and it was so weird that you cannot see the audience, and you cannot feel, and people don't turn on the cameras and mics, and you feel weird. And then for half a year, I wasn't doing it, and then nothing started, and nothing seems to start soon. And I became so, I wanted to perform at least something, at least somewhere. And so I started applying, and I had like 4 shows this week, and I'm getting into it. I think it's awesome. And
can I just say, long story short, you thought you were bigger than Zoom, then you realize live gigs weren't open, then you come crawling back to Zoom.
Yeah, you can say that as well.
Yeah. I stayed loyal to Zoom. I was always on Zoom. You know, when lockdown came, I accepted Zoom. You know, I accepted it, and I knew it was like it's another way to express, and at least because it's like, see, when you know you've got a Zoom gig coming, and it's like I've got a right for it. You know. It still gives me that. It still gives me that urgency to write, because it's a gig. What are you drinking?
Port.
And it's blowing you out that much. You're like, everyone, look at this.
It's lovely.
For me, I was gonna say, I'm like Alexander. It took me a year to get to Zoom because I thought, why should I do a gig on the CCTV?
this whole thing, they're talking about this virus social distancing scenario actually lasting for years.
No, I don't. I hope not.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
No,
that's what they're saying now.
No.
You know what they're saying. This. What is that my business? You know what? It's either go on. If that's the case, then Zoom is really, really useful.
It's good. Like for me, I think it's really helpful to get people, because some of us live alone, and I mean, like, you can't even travel, see your family not far away. It's really bad. So
it is. I think you're right, Nico. You're so right. I think we're getting back to physically seeing people again as soon as we can, because it's no good if you're on your own. I totally get that.
My brother, my remaining brother lives on his own, and he feels it a lot. You know, he does, and I get it. You know, I live alone. It looks like I live with Gwen, but
no, Mr.
The truth is that this is.
She's not gonna cook you food tomorrow.
This is all for show. She says you can come round for a couple of hours because I'm doing a Zoom thing, and you can be on it because you can get the bottles of port from the kitchen. You can make dinner, and for her, she will eat it, and I can bring the port bottles from the kitchen, and I get. See, this is she got she got twice as much as I did in her glass. I 11 years I put up with this, you know, and I actually look forward to being on my own.
I think this is good. I love this after show talk, man. It's quite good. That's what I like about this show. It's like we switch off from comedy, we just go to the domestic talks, man. Like, now, I know there's some people someone just came in and come out. Oh, what's her name? Chinyere Maguru. I don't know about the language, but anyway, sister, you want to say something? Say hello to us and show us your face, because we just seen the picture. Maybe it was left 20 years ago.
No, the picture it's not 20 years ago.
I'm joking. That's the comedy night. Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
Okay, so that's my name. I just joined, So maybe
Oh, you
next
missed
time.
it. You missed it. It was really good.
Yes. I didn't know about it until when I joined. So.
I can make jokes for you, but all the comedians are now think they left. 1, 2, 3, 4. But private shows are expensive.
Yeah, they're pricey, their ones are.
And I'm joking, sister. Just thank you for joining us. Just chill with us here. There's no nothing much. We're just talking. This happens every week.
I got one more joke.
Are you going?
Go ahead.
Right. So I was at this bus stop arguing with someone. A few minutes went by and the driver said, "Hey, are you guys getting on?" I said, "What does it look like?"